Hi there, Tansy here. Let's start with the blanket. So the pattern is a multiple of 6 plus 5 for the ending 5 stitches, and we can start like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is where your first bubble will go. So you can count your repeats like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is how long you want to go. You can measure and see how your chain will go. And now we're going to add 4 stitches for the end. When you decide to reach the end of your row, you add 4 more chains and then 3 more chains, which will count as the first double crochet. And now we'll do the extended double crochets into that 4th chain. Go into the bump of the back of the chain, use that bump, draw a loop, pull through that loop, and now pull through the next 2 loops and pull through the next 2 loops. And one more time, yarn over, go into the bump of your chain, draw a loop, pull through that loop, now pull through the next 2 loops and pull through the next 2 loops, and go till the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. Once you reach the end, chain 1, this will be your turning chain. Turn your work, and into each stitch we'll do single crochets. And go like this till the end of the round. We will repeat a row of extended double crochets, a row of single crochets, and one more row of extended double crochets before we start our bubbles. And I'll meet you at the end. Once you reach the end, don't forget that chain we started with to go into that one because we count it as a stitch. And now we can switch to the next row. So chain 3, this will be counted as the first extended double crochet. And now we'll go into the next stitch, which is this one, and do a row of extended double crochets. And again, we draw one, pull through it only, and then pull through the both loops, and then pull through the both loops. And we'll go till the end of the row, and then we'll start our bubbles. Once you reach till the end of the row with the extended double crochets, you can snip your color. I changed colors and I cut it off every time I transition to a new color. So, and I weaved it in immediately, as you can see, so I don't have hanging tails. And I'll just go ahead and cut those off, and I'm good to go. I will not have anything to weave in at the end. So here, I'll pull back my last tail through those 2 stitches here I have, and I'll keep them on my hook, and over here I will tie my new color, and I did that with every color I had to change. And now that they're securely there, grab your new color and pull that color through those 2 loops you have on your hook. And this is how you change colors. Since this is the row with the single crochets and the bubbles, I will be doing that. So chain 1, and into that same stitch here, we'll do 1 single crochet. Before I proceed to the next set of single crochets, I will grab my old color and I weave it in the back loops of those stitches. So this way I'll be able to trap it under my new color, and the tail will be weaved in. So that's a quick tip over here. And then when I start the new color, I will do the same thing with the yellow. I'll just trap it in the new stitches as well. So over here I did my first single crochet, and I'll do 5 single crochets here before my bubble. 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here I will weave in the yellow, so next time I come back, I'm done with my weaving in. So I'm just going under those back loops or front loops, doesn't really matter. And next time I'll come back, I'll be crocheting over them and my tail will be gone. So now it's time for the bobble. Yarn over one time. We'll do again extended double crochets, but we will not finish them. So draw one loop, pull through the first loop, pull through the next two loop, and wait for your extended double crochet on your hook. So yarn over one more time, pull through your stitch, pull through that first loop, pull through the next two loops, and wait. Yarn over, draw a loop, pull through the first loop only, pull through the next two loops, and now you have 3 extended double crochets, but only halfway, and then 1 loop from the previous stitch. So draw, yarn over through all of them, and then go into the next stitch and do a single crochet. And do 4 more single crochets. And we will repeat again the bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be our repeat till the end, a bobble and a 5 double crochets. Once you reach the desired length of your blanket, it's time to put a little border. I will use my contrast color for the border, but you can use any color you would like. Start with the slip knot. And I will go into that yellow color here, so I have less stark transition. Pull your loop through there, tighten it around your hook, and now chain 3. We will use again extended double crochets to make our little shells. Yarn over and go into that same stitch here and do 2 extended double crochets. There you have the first shell. Go into that row of single crochets we had here and do a single crochet. And this is our first shell. Into that same stitch, chain 3, and then go into that same stitch and do 2 extended double crochets. And this is what we're going to repeat till the end of the row. And then into that row of single crochets, we'll do a single crochet and we'll start our new shell. And that's how we're going to go all around the blanket. And since we are working in those single crochets here, when we reach the corner, we'll be reaching it with a shell. So we'll just move to the other side. And when I reach that corner, I will be skipping 2 stitches, and into the third one, I'll be securing my shell with a single crochet. And I'll keep going. Hope you like this video. Watch the next one for more inspirations and ideas. Happy crocheting, and I'll catch you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye!